Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, and everything else that goes along with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SinithPartII to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and SinithPartII. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. I'll be continuing along remixing and remastering some of my old beats in FL Studio. Last I left off, I was looking at Sinith Part 2. And yeah, I think I was just doing compression. No, I was tuning the drums. That's what I was doing. So back to tuning the drums. One thing I do want to look at, last time I was fighting with drum synth, the pitch drums, right? What if I just used the pitch knob? It'll send the right data, won't it? It doesn't even look like the right version. Sure, I saved. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, April 23rd, 6:45. 24th. It must have just been saving the FLP, but I mean, I saved right at the last. I saved at the end. There's no way that it's just going to back up on me. Like, I think it backed up on me. Revert to last backup. This is KDP. KD. Okay. I'm not sure how much I lost. I mean, I saved multiple times on my way out even. No, this isn't it either. What's on here, man? Okay, let's beats. It's the right version. It's the right time. But it's just not right. 1823. What the? Do I gotta do all that again? How can I trust that it's not gonna screw up on me again? Okay, show me date modified here. Most recent. Yeah. Because I was using drum synths. And do me dirty like that, huh? Yeah, I know I was looking at the rim shot. This is done. Patchers in here. What's going on? Pitch shifter, yeah, no. I don't know what happened. Did it dump on the desktop? No. Because the time is right, though. Because that's what time I would generally quit and save, right? Is it inside the folder? Is there multiple saves? Nope. Well, that's garbage. Whatever. I'll just have to reiterate everything. Okay, so as I was saying, I'd like to test out. I also need the K. That's another thing I did. Why didn't it save though? I literally remember because it was like, do you want to save? And I said yes. And then it didn't close. And then I was like, okay, close. And then it said, do you want to save? So it must have just been buggered. Something must have buggered. I'm going to test save here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and save now. I'm going to close and reopen. I don't know what it's going to fall back to. I don't really care. Desktop, that's fine. It's not like there's any boobs on my desktop. Okay. Okay, so span shouldn't be there, the patcher. Yeah, okay, so the patcher. Okay, so hopefully we're saving. I'm going to have to test my saves now going forward because that's annoying. This cord is on my lap. All right, so yeah. So can I just move things around by using the pitch knob? Because it's going to send the right information. It's just going to say, pitched a bit. Either that or it'll change drum note, right? Okay, so I want 808 here. I'm not getting any volume. It's not active. Still can't hear anything. This doesn't matter really. Just turn that off. This off. I'm not getting anything. There we go. Okay. It's a little quiet on my end. Okay, so that doesn't want to work. I don't know why. Why is it still so quiet? Why isn't that working? What's going on? I think it's just not like responding. There it is now. I'm going deaf here. That's full blast too. What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Must be just going deaf. Okay, now it's nice and loud. I don't know what. Oh, it's the velocity. Okay. Right. So can I say send kick notes? Where's this thing? I gotta find these notes again. Okay, so that's the multi-channel one. This one. Let's move it to the 808 kick here. Now that's there. Can I say, change your pitch by using this? Yeah. Okay. So that works. Yeah. So I don't have to fight with these knobs to get things. The only thing I have left to do is just this. Okay. All right. So where's this again? C, right? A. Is that where I want it? Why is it right? That's where I want it though, right? Because it was C before. Wasn't it? It was C in the sample. Okay. All right. So it was a sample. It was pitched out at C. I'm just going to check that. Packs, legacy, no. Legacy, drums, vintage, keep beat 2. And then I'll just like this. G. Okay, so G is actually in key. I don't know why things are different now. Whatever. But out of there, I want the actual synth, right? It's better. However, I don't want it that long. What was I doing here? 330? Was that too long? Wasn't it like 300? Okay, so now that's muted. Do I want it as A though? Let's listen. Sure. Sure. The other option is C sharp, and that's quite low, right? Why did it open up on that side? C sharp here, 36. Okay, so let's mess with this. From A to C is it's actually up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try that up first. Too dissonant. You can just hear it just do. Not even there. Well, I think it's doing, yeah. It's not what I want. That. It's not even playing now. Oh, it's playing that crash or whatever. Gotta move these guys back into, or move them into place, not back into place, because if they weren't never in the right place in the first place. Just going through the rest of the channel patterns. And that's it. Jump back all the way to 1. Super low. It feels kind of hollow. It's not even moved. It hasn't even moved. It's kind of hollow. What is it? Okay, so A feels hollow. This is B. 4, right? Let's go try that. Feels really high though. Yeah. Yeah, it feels uptight. So we'll go from A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-ish. 6, so we'll start with 6. Down. Let's try that. Where is it though? D. Okay. So 7 then. C sharp. Maybe closer to D. 8 then. Try 8. Okay, so the weird in the middle. I'm gonna have to just mess with the semitones here. That's pen. I lost it. Okay, let's try 750. Yeah, about there. So how does that feel then? I think A is probably the best, but it just feels hollow. I don't know why it feels hollow. I think maybe because it is off like that 50 cents. So let's move it around and get it right on A. I don't know why the preset is off a little bit. Actually, looks like it's right on A. It's actually off a little bit, A. Okay, so we'll pull it up 50 cents here. And that feels a little perkier, eh? It's right away, just from that 50 cents. Well, that would be detuned, right? What note is the bass playing right off the bat? Gotta look at it here. Okay. And then find the bass. Bass plug here. Is this 19? Is that the first one? It is. What's that? It's 15. Just a hi-hat. Looks like. No. It's rim shot. Okay. So what note is this on the bass here? It's an A, right? It's... Okay. It's because it's too long? That's fine. Okay, so heading back here. What was I wanted to do? I wanted to reduce the decay here. So type in value. What? Why is it 185 now? Because it says 330. What's what? When did it change? Oh, at the top. Okay. So let's go try 300. And of course, it's going to give me a weird value, 307. I There we go. Because that's not the right one for those two. Go ahead and skinny those out. Like just short bursts, right? So 150. That's better. Okay. Alright, let's drive it now. Okay, was this here? Level of engagement, not there. What's the best way to get there? I kind of want to crank the internal knob here, like this. Feel like it should come out of the source, right? I see. So it's coming out exactly at 0 then. Okay, so ease up a bit here. That's actually perfect. Oh, it's because it's being adjusted here. Okay, so let's bring it up again. All right, and then we drive by 1, right? That's all we want for the compressor. Let's keep driving here. That's where I wanted it. What does that sound like on small speakers though? So I'm gonna switch over here. Because I gotta be able to hear it on the small speakers, and a lot of times the 808 you don't get that unless you have. So there's a bit of a click there. That sounds like something else. It's kind of there. Feels like it's an interrupt. However, everything hasn't been brought to level. If I want it to be more perceptual, I'll deal with that once I get to it. Jumping back to headphones here. And I'm going to bring it to -36 on the 4.3 spectrum here. It's a little half over 36. This is the dominant instrument, at least I want it to be. Come out 9. It's actually quite low. It's just that double time that makes it seem like it's louder than it really is. So I'm gonna use the pattern here. Just get it to fit here. It's already there. Okay, and then the last time I jumped to the rim shot, right? And I didn't switch it. Probably couldn't stash a channel. I don't know if I just dropped my microphone here. I tugged on the cord a little bit. Oh. Feeling this juice more than my coffee. But I do want the coffee for the caffeine. The juice is just more refreshing. However, now that I have sort of the rim shot, well, if I can get back to this note, right, then I want that note. I'm just going to insert it as a side thing for now and see if I can get back to that note. Opposed to replacing it, because I've been doing that and then regretting it, right? Okay, so I'm just going to copy this rim shot over. Any more? It looks like there's something here. Let's expand this here so I can see all of it. So another one. I'm not sure why they're not all beside each other or whatever. Okay. So if I want to get to this note, it just sounds funny, right? If I want to get to this note, because I remember last time it was sounding funny. But that's because I was messing with this stuff. Now that I can just use the pitch knob and might be able to get somewhere. So rim, see it down. It sounds way different. if I use the pitch knob, well, where's this sitting again? I'll close everything here. Up over here, span plus C sharp, which is in key of C. Yeah, it's more C. So it could come up one. And then switch to this guy. Way up there. A. So I gotta come down like 4-ish. Just start with 4 here. No more. Oops. See, it's doing the same thing as it was doing. It's degrading as it falls down. So I don't know how they got it so low. And it just doesn't sound the same at all. A 310 Captain. Hi, this. Is this again pre-recorded? No, this is live. C. So I'm down to C and comparing. What's up with you though, A 310 Captain? Comparing like this is so much dead and it sounds wrong. See, that sounds like dunk. And then it's just something click. Right? Like, what the hell? And there's no other rim shots. Maybe it's in the Lin collection. I didn't think about that. Yeah, but there's no 909 rim. There's always the 808. And of course, it just repeats, right? Clav, maybe? No. Okay, so let's check the Lin collection here. To get to that, we right click and go extra. And then it rolls out a whole new range of instruments here. I'm not sure where the names went. There we go. Okay, so we got the CR78, the Rhythm Ace, Syntom, and just again and again, right? So no Lin. I don't know why I called it Lin. Let's see if we got any rim shots. Oh, here's a rim. No. They really didn't do such a great job on what's it called? Sim synth or drum synth. And again, they didn't do such a great job on drum max either, or drum, what's it called? Drum. Yeah, sorry if I angered and you upset you last time I came through. I thought it was pre-recorded, but it's good. Now that it's live, just caught the bot sleeping on duty. I caught the bot sleeping on duty. If I angered or upset you, I don't remember. A310 Captain. There's just this one guy that keeps calling me someone else, and he does it out of spite, even though I've asked him not to, so I banned him. Some little kid probably, hey, you sent me a message. You must have said something on cheers. It's all good. Thinking that I stopped, but yeah, I usually I'll check the messages after, like during the day when I'm on my lunch break at work or whatever. I'll look at this the chat, and then before I start stream, I'll go and I'll look at the chat on the recording, so it'll show me everybody that's chatted. A lot of times there's people that come through and they'll talk English, but then they'll start talking in code or something. I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe a different language. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to leave the rim shot. This one, I don't know where it came from. But I'm pretty sure it's that other one. I just can't get it to sound like that. I don't know how they got it to sound like this. And yeah, going with this one. Remove the DC offset. And then, because it's on C, I'm going to actually push it up to C sharp. I thought it was all good, but apparently it's not actually on C sharp. Just looking at it again, raw. Right, we're sitting on C. And the key for D major, I'm going to put that in my notes. Project info, hi-hat, changes. I got to do that. So this is D major. And the mode for D major actually has, I'm just going to set it up here. View, scale highlighting, D major. And of course, I can't see the notes. How do I get the note? Whatever. Okay, so... Oh, that's an annoying sound. Click here. I don't understand anything that you are doing. I'm eventually going to get the hang of it. I'm really into music making, but I don't know how to fly an A30. I'm not really into music making, but I do know how to fly a A300. I don't even know what that is. Like a jet? That's what it sounds like. It's a jet. Or a skidoo. Yeah, I'm looking for notes here. Of course, it's going to show me that stuff. Airbus. So a commercial airplane. Oh, I can see on top here. It shows the note names. First Airbus ever made. Crazy. Isn't that made of wood? So this isn't helping me because like I got this highlight and then I got this thing. So yeah, C sharp. And there we go. So C sharp and then C. If we see it's darkened, it's not within the key. So if I use this rim shot here that's sitting on C, it's colliding with the key. I mean, it's not always going to sound bad, but it's just bad practice to be using an instrument that's not in key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the frequency shifter. And the tune here is what? Is that a C3? So I'm going to go C3. Somewhere C3. And then I'm going to shift it up 1. I mean, I could use the pitch system, but pitch shifting isn't as good as frequency shifting, in my opinion, for drums. And still in C, probably because it's not active. Let's activate it here. Okay, C sharp. It's really hard to tell. There's not a lot of difference, right? So what got you into music making or into music in general, A310? Like why hang out in music places? When are you going to sing again? I usually do freestyle on Fridays. And generally, I like to do karaoke on Saturday. And by karaoke, I just mean I sing the same song over and over and over again. Right now, I'm doing Load from Metallica. And it's just the style that I like, the style that I want to adapt to, which is fry singing, compression, bellowing, that sort of style. I don't really do the whole screamo dry scream, right? But yeah. And then Sundays, I want to do something called speech therapy, and that's just telling jokes, tongue twisters. Eventually, maybe do some drama. I don't know, drama comedy mostly, probably. We'll see. It's just really hard to do all that. I've been bogged down by my taxes because I am like a business, so I had to do a bunch of extra stuff for my taxes, and it's been like 2 months, but I finally did it. It's done. I'm happy. I got time to do other things now, so I can get back into the routine and hopefully, check those 3 boxes off and wear out my vocal cords, which I want to do because they get stronger every time, right? But yeah, definitely thanks for coming through and checking out the karaoke or the freestyle, if that's the sort of thing you're here for. That's all like unscripted, unwritten. It is like a lot of the same rhyme chords again and again. And it's pretty like minimal. Like I don't try to expand too much or come up with any too like catchy of ideas because those are something I want to save for myself as far as like songwriting. It is just like general practice. There's a good chance that, there'll be some nice bars and stuff in there. I just don't want to get them stolen. Right. So, yeah. But eventually, maybe I'll start doing some songwriting exercises. Maybe focus on something like there's a songwriting exercise. You're supposed to think about, growing up in like a place in your past, maybe the school ground or your bedroom when you were a kid or, your house when you were a kid, someone else's house. And then you're supposed to write about that, like what it smelled like, how you felt, what it made you think about, and just, thinking about it. So writing exercises like that, I might, sort of topic the freestyle on. And hopefully, no guarantees, but this Friday, if things go well, there'll be another freestyle. It'll be Freestyle Friday number 10, which is quite a landmark for me. All right, so let's hear everything back as a whole here, see how this rim shot fits in. Ooh. Why did it do that? Isn't this just, why is it okay, because that's the old one. I gotta get rid of that. That's the consolidated version, so yeah, it's fine. It kind of stands out. It's standing out too much now. It's because it's being boosted. If we look at the volume level, it's increasing. And that's just the frequency shifter. Am I getting mirroring or something? Is that, oh, the compressor is on. Let's turn that off. Am I getting mirroring? I don't see any mirroring. Looks fine. It's running, right? Yeah. So it's just boosting the volume because it's moving around. I'm not sure if I really want to turn on high quality. Not really planning to. Might as well compress this now since I'm here. So engagement is at 12. Just going to reset this preset here, turn this down. And you see where it's sitting. Actually, where I want it. So from there, let's crank it till it's broken. Fair warning, it's going to get loud and annoying. Okay, we're getting lots of air. Lots of air. What else can we get out of it? Okay, we got lots of like quack. I'd call it quack. There's something in there like a, like a bird caller. Okay, so now that's like right in the gut. It's like a gut punch. And the compressor is also breaking. So those are the components of the rim shot that I can pull from. Not in general. Let's break it down to one again. Just one. Okay, none. Okay, so it just kind of gets louder. Let's look at the waveform here. This over here. This over here. Then squeeze that in. Okay, so obviously it's going to bring a lot of attack as it usually does. You see a spike, of course. So it's a lot of attack. That's probably what I'm hearing is that attack. Okay, so then what did I say this was? Okay, so it's like some oomph, some quack. You can see the body's getting a bit thicker. There's the gut punch. And then just more of them. Look at how unbalanced it is. Look at that, the way it's drawing. Why is it drawing like that? It looks fine here. Maybe I can like out it a bit just to get it. Maybe because of the DC offsets. No, I don't know what that is. So I'll out it a bit. I'll bring it about 25%. See if I can get rid of that. Well, it's more controlled now. Still clicking. Oh, that's just the compressor dying, right? Okay, it's off. Okay, maybe like 10%. Okay, so that's just to get rid of that. Where do I want it? Obviously not blasted. I don't want it quacking. Let's hear the mix. So this is just everything. Quack. Or gut punch, rather. And quack. It's generally louder. I kind of like gut punch. Okay, so I'm going to bring it to unit, or bring it to negative 36, and I want to see how that blends. It's probably not going to blend, but I kind of do like the gut punch, even though I say I don't want it to change as far as sound goes. I do like that a little bit. Solo it here. I want it just touching 36. So that's like negative 9. Okay. Let's bring in the mix. It's ready for blast. I don't know. let's try it without. I'm going to kill this and then try with just, louder. Okay, quack. I think quack feels better. Gut punch is just too much. Quack kind of has like a groove to it. So we're going with quack. I like the way it grooves. I don't know where my span window is now. I'm going to tab through these windows. There it is. Okay. Want it at 36 for a whole. Oops. Whole thing down. So we'll try 3. That's nice. All right. How's that sound? It's a little loud, but it's got like this thumb flick now. I'll bring it down a little bit here. Actually, I'll leave it where it is and I'll deal with it later. Okay. All right then. Whoa. I need more juice. Then, what am I doing? Snare? There are my headphones. Grab a refill in a bit here. All right, so again with snare, just like the kick, I'm going to use the synth. It says vintage synth or snare. However, is it really though? Right. So I'm going to insert it beside it instead of replacing it because, as I said, it turns into a regret every time I do replace. So here, and then I want, this is 808 snare, I do believe. Let's look for it. There it is. Got all instances of it. That's not the right one. There it is. Okay. Then, I think that's it. Okay, but that's not actually on the snare, right? I gotta move that to the snare. Okay. Okay, so that's 808. Look at the off time too. Weird. I'll leave it off time. It's got groove. Okay, so are these the same thing? That sounds really like yuck. Yeah, that sounds way better. Why now what? Really? Sucks. What the hell, man? Can't say you got 808 snare if it's not 808 snare. That's not an 808 snare. Maybe it's the 909? No. Maybe it's because like it's the newer version. Didn't they update it or something? I don't know. It sounds like crap though. They probably use like the original version and they're just boasting about like this being the same thing. At least the kick sounds good, I guess. There wasn't much changes there, so that's garbage. Like, that's disappointing. Coarse image line, man. So sick of their ish. Drum synth sucks. Okay, so we're using this one. I want to see where that's sitting. Of course, I'm going to have to frequency shift it now. What is this? F? Why in the world would I want an F? Is that even in key? D, E? No, it's not. F sharp is. Of course. Okay, so bringing back in. Why is it an F though? Who has a snare in F? I don't know. I guess Image Line does. I have to go. Well, hey, I thought you were gone already. Thanks for hanging out the time you did. Fly safe, I guess. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so what is this? E3. Now it's an E. I didn't even change it. Maybe I was just imagining it. It was an F. Makes sense that it would be an E, but it's looking like it's off a little bit. Like it's not even sitting on a note properly. Right. Okay, so what does that mean? What did I say? 3, E3, F, E, F, F. It looks like an F. Totally looks like an F. So I'm going to go with F. Then, what do I want? I want this to be... What's my kick again? An A? Let's make it an A. Let's make it a low A, right? So it's got some balls on it, right? Ooh, didn't want it there. Okay, so make sure it's on. It is not. Let's bring it on. Right away. Big change. Big change. A. So it must have been in like that F. It's off a little bit. I'll bring it up like 2 hertz. 2 hertz and then I just crank it. Okay. A. Yeah. So right there is nice. Let's hear that in the track. I might just have to choose the higher A. It's better to choose like a snare and a kick that are the same note in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. So where's this guy sitting? Because it kind of sets goalposts, right? For everything else. Okay, let's hear that with everything. This rim shot is really annoying. Why is it so loud? Is it really sitting here? It is, eh? Look at all that crap down here. What is that? Was that there before? It's just loud, I think. It is there, but I just kind of highlighted it. So I'm going to roll that off. What is this? A D? C sharp? Roll off that crap. C sharp after compression. Let's use the booster. Roll that off. Let's reset this. Set this to C sharp. Here. There. Here. There we go. That's way cleaner now. Then I'll boost it to 45. Bring back that harmonic, right? I still got this crap up here, but I'm not one of those producers that does that where I just jump in. Even this is kind of tight. But I can hear it, right? How do I do that thing? You know, you can hold a button and sort of... headphones mode or something. Is there a button down here? Here it is. What is this? Band solo on shift? So I actually have to use a band, eh? There's something that sounds like it's like sniffing. Right here. In a combination with that. Okay. No, I'm not gonna roll it off. It's fine. Okay. Is this open? Yeah, I don't want that. Alright, so is this kind of loud? Let's bring it down to where it feels comfortable with everything else here. This is dominating. This also feels kind of dead. Just low, right? It's all, yeah, it's way down here. This is now sitting at a, I'm going to boost that. Actually, I got to compress it. So I'm going to bring it into engagement here, drums, cancel that, and then bring it up. Looks like 3. 3 might be good. Try 3. Okay, 3 looks good. Now I'm going to start blaring it. Okay. It's a lot of fizz. I don't know, fizzy kind of sound. Like static. Okay, so now it's just floored one more time. It's just more floor. Okay. That's what it looks like blasted. Everything off here. So it looks like normal. Bring that attack. Okay, so I don't like this at all. It's just like fuzz. I feel like the snare could use a little more release. And it also loses that 808 feel, right? I'm just going to drop this, this, and this. And see, like it's got that nice snap to it. And then when I process it, it just kind of, it loses that. So let's just push into it into the point where we get something out of it, but retain that 808 snap. Right here. Oh, right there. Okay, and then I'll bring it into somewhere comfortable in the mix here. Well, I'll start it at 36. Oops. Whoops. Okay, and then it looks like it's already there. I'm going to push it up about 4.5. It's not where I want it. I want it right here. Okay, so it's over a little bit. Let's see how that sounds in the mix. This feels a little dead now. Let's bring it up. And this is totally gone. Even though it's louder than everything else. See, it's unperceptual though, because it's in the low end. It's hard to really hear it, and it's got no top end. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to bring in sweet spots for this one. Just like any other bass, right? It needs some sort of indicator in the high end, because it has like 0 high end. Pretty much what we're hearing is just all this mud in the middle, and then we're feeling this. There's probably something down there, however, it just can't be seen, right? If I take the range here and I bring it way down, yeah, I can see that there's stuff down there. It's just so low that it doesn't even register up here. Okay. I'll deal with that after. Get things compressed here. The hi-hat now. So this is changing pitch. Again, I can use the synth here. It's weird that it's changing pitch. Where is it changing pitch? So let's see, look, you can see it on the thing. It's moving around. There's even 2 right beside each other. Like, why? And where's like the center frequency for this? Where's this sitting? So it looks like about a G, G9, G sharp. The center frequency of about D. E. Okay, so I gotta fix this first. So I feel like it's okay that it moves. However, it's best for it to move within key, right? So what did I say? E? E from a D? So what does it normally sound like then? But it's sitting on a D if it's on a D. What's that? And then it plays twice at once. Okay, so let's bring out hip though. I don't know where hip comes from, right? Hip at 5. I can't hear that. Turn this off. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a synth for that. So it's just going to have to be the sample. And these are, in fact, not the same thing, right? Like, if I play this here, isn't the same as... Oh. Where is it playing that? It says it's playing it on a C, but all I'm seeing are Ds. Okay, so there's the C. I gotta get rid of this one where it plays both of them at the same time here. Right there. I mean, why? It's like an accent, but like... It only happens when... Pattern 52. 53... 52, 53. Okay, I just gotta make sure that there's nothing missing. Like this, see, it's 53. If I remove 53, then there's going to be nothing there. So I just got to make sure that there's no pocket. And of course, there's a 52 where there's no 53. So if I pull 52, there's going to be a pocket. What I can do is I can just pull 53 off the 52. And yeah, no, I can just make sure that they don't overlap. That's all. And then change this guy to a D, right? 53, 53. So they're all the same. 52, 53. The same. Okay, so I want to keep 53 here, and that's it. Okay, can you not? And then 52 plays there. Same thing. So it's the same note. It's just I'm doing my best not to mess with it. In fact, I could probably even change that. Because the chorus can have like the low hat, right? And then the verse has the high hats. Right? All right, so that's actually going to take 3 channels because they need to be pitched. Just thinking about pitched from what, right? Whatever. So there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And there's 4, including the bass. Okay, so I need 4 hi-hat channels. And then I'm just going to drop a frequency shifter now. And then, what did I say? It was E, but I got to go with the high note, right? And I'll just send these guys back down to C. So just go C, D, and then whatever I want. Like it can't be, a D sharp. Like it has to be in key. So just looking at that. I require I want a refill of my juice and coffee. So I'm going to take an ear break in just a moment. Let's call this 2. And copy again. Oh, I didn't even set this thing. So, yeah, I'll set this first. Looking at where it's sitting, just close everything here. I should maybe do the compression first too. They're all hitting the same note. If I change the note, I can change it after the fact. It'll change the volume. Just compress them all separately. Might as well just compress them all separately. Okay, so no compressor right now. I'll turn it off. I do want to get the note for it though, so span. Okay, so it looks like G sharp. G sharp 9, right? So let's go G sharp 9, and then we'll just move it around and see how well it responds. So say I wanted to bring it down to C sharp. Is it now C sharp? Yes, for the most part. What does the body look like now? It's fine. The body isn't like the most important part. I believe the most dominant. Partial, I guess you can only call it in a piece like this. That's really low though. So I'm just gonna I don't have a reset button. Just change it to 0. Okay. And now that it's there, I can just copy it over. Call this 2. Three, and I said 4, right? 4 of them. And then 4. All right, so now I'm going to move these in. I'll just move these out. Actually, it's about the same. I'm already here, so I'm just going to move these out. How do I do that? Alt. I'm going to have them all in line. I do have 4 of them. No, I don't. Okay, so I need to clone this a few times. And 1 more. And then we go 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then I'll just move them because I just realized that 51 is in the same spot as was like 9 or something. As May 9, yeah. So I'm gonna rename this to nothing. So 16. Okay. So now I gotta make sure 16 and why are they so far apart? Okay, so here's 9, right? 16. I'm gonna move this. I don't know why it still has that name. I'm gonna move it down to the end here. I don't know why it's moving up. It doesn't want to pass that point. What is it? Locked? Why doesn't it move past that point? It is moving, right? No, it's not. It's just me scrolling. Everything's moving. What the hell? Okay. Just this, okay? Just that? No, that's not trading spots, though. It's just like making a hole. Whatever, then I'll just move it to its own. So it's totally on top of a whole bunch of other things. Then let's get rid of this channel or track. Delete track. You want to delete track 9? Yes. Okay, so now 26, 16. What? 53. Okay, so patterns and tracks don't really correlate. Keyboard thing. I gotta move the pattern now. I want the pattern. Move the pattern. Shift. What? Okay, I think it's stuck at like 16. Why can't I move past 16? What's on 17? Nothing. Okay, so can I delete that then? Is that why it doesn't want to move past it? So I gotta make sure that it's empty. I'm gonna say select next empty. Okay, so it is at 17. Get rid of that. And then select next empty. 17 again, right? Because it's empty. Okay, so now it's in 25. Back to 16, 17 again. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's empty. Select next empty. There's one more there. Delete. Okay, so now I should be able to slide 16 down here. 17, yeah, okay. So now it's following. Now it's stuck at 24. Ugh! I gotta do 30 like this. I just want to get the patterns together. Oh my god. And there's like, what, 4 of them? Um, is there any more of those pockets? Okay, so next empty. Is there a button for that? Control F4. And delete. Okay, control F4. Delete. Control. Oh, there's something there. F4, yeah. Delete. I wonder why it does that. It's awful. Control F4. Delete. Okay, it looks like, yeah. Okay, so now can I make my way to the end? No, there's 2 more there. Control F4. Delete. No. Start again. Control F4. There's a delete thing too. A control. I don't want to learn that one. That one's dangerous. Control F4. Delete. Okay, so now it looks like I make it and let me. No, there's another pocket. Of course there is. Control F4. Delete. Control F4. Delete. Okay, so now can I go? Yeah, I'm already there. Okay. But of course that doesn't help the arrangement on the grid, right? So I'm actually going to align them properly here. And I'll just shove this one on the last position here. And that's how they're sort of laid out here, even though they don't. Yeah, I'm going to lock the content here. Well, what is this? Catalog. What is that? Link. No, not link. Lock the contents. Now what did you do? Okay. Yeah. Lock the content. What do these ones say? What does that? Lock the content. Yeah. Lock the content. And let's look at the link. I don't want a link. Forget it. Man. Okay. So now I gotta make sure these 2 don't overlap, right? Which is 40 and 42. It's still not at the end. So let's move it down 43. Okay, so 40 and 43 cannot overlap. So which one's 40? This one's 40. And this one's 43? Yes. Okay, so this one cannot overlap. Close, but no. It's 40, 43. Okay. So then I'm going to take a short ear break, grab some refreshments, and once I get back, I will look at tuning in. All right. Getting into tuning these hats here. So play. So this guy should probably be the lowest, right? I feel like, because I was increasing it, I was trying to climb. It's a G9, G sharp 9, which is not part of the D major scale as far as I can. Yeah, G sharp is not. So I'll bring it down 1 to G. And then what am I climbing to here? G, A, B. So I got it by step to 3. Boom, and then boom, and then boom, right? So it's only 3, I think. Look at it. Boom. That's the first one, so there's 3. Pretty sure these were the same, though. I'm gonna go look. I might not even need to split it that many times. And of course, my headphones came unplugged. In fact, I'm gonna do a test save now too. Okay, so where were these sitting? Heading over to 52. Of course, it opens that. Okay, so the last ones. Okay, Okay, so yeah, it was just 2 more notes. I don't know which ones are which anymore. Well, I did say that it's gonna climb for the verse, right? 52, 53. 53. Yeah, and then for the chorus, it'll just be 52. I think, right? Where was 52? No, it was 51. What? Why doesn't it look the same now? Where are they overlapping here? Right here. 52. Move them around a little bit though, so 51, 52, and 53 can't be in the same spot, which are here and here. Okay, so what is this? It's the end of the verse. So climb and then back down. And then there's like no other. I thought there was though, but I guess I must have just been thinking about this. And then 51 and whatever can't play together. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so 51 and 53 are the same note. Bugger. So I might want 52 instead for the verse. Because it's higher. I've already changed that, right? Okay. I'm going to do a save test. Save. Then just go ahead and open. Open. So it's that far. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Closing. All right, because I want it to, for the most part, be up, right? And 52 is more the thingy than 53. So if I pull 53, 52 and 53 are the same note. 51 and 53 are the same note. 52 is the higher one. And if I pull it, then it won't be so high. It'll be inconsistent. So yeah, I got to, is it still? Okay, so it is locking the content. What's 43? Why is it? Let me fix. It's driving me up the wall. 43. Okay, yeah, because 43 is actually the first one, though, right? Looking at it here, it's different. 53 and 50, right? 52, 53 can't be in the same. So 52, 53. What's this? 41, 42 are the partners. And this guy has to be higher. So that's why I want to put 41 back. This. 53, right? 253. So it's overlapping here still. I think this was the original though, so it's fine. So just back and forth, except for the last part. Why does it look like everything's off? Looks like everything's off now by like 1. What? This one's on. That one's on. Okay, I'm just seeing things. It's just confusing because I changed things. 52, 53. Okay, so which one's on the inside? The high one's on the inside, right? Of course, it jumps back all the way. Right when I was starting to get it, 53 is on the outside. So the low one is on the outside. The low one is on the outside, but the pattern's weird. Why is the pattern different? It's sitting here on this first beat, and then suddenly it's sitting here on the second beat. Because that's the other one, right? It's this one. 42. It's off, though. Because it's been removed. It's on the wrong beat. This is the right one here, 40. That's the first one. That's this one, 51. Which is on a different beat now. 40. Why did it change so much? Because I moved things around? Did I accidentally delete one? So it's these two. They're on the back beats. But they're not on the back beat here. They're on the front beats. This guy's on the back beats. Why? Why? Okay, so which one is the original one here? You know, I don't even care. It's this one, right? Animation number 9, which is on the front beat. And this one isn't on the front beat. It's like everything's shifted by 1. Like, where did this intro come from? Is it there? Why is there... Where did that come from? What? Yeah, no, that's not supposed to be there. What is that? Where did that come from? What? Is that in the original? Maybe it was like a different version I'm looking at. 15, let's try this. Mm. 5, 5, 5. Okay, let's look at 3. Okay, whatever, no. No, it's still not there either. It looks like it's something that just happened. Like, it grabbed the last bar or something and threw it in the front. Is the last bar there? It's not there, is it? Because it steps down and then, yeah, it looks like the last bar, some kind of, by some sort of sorcery, moved itself to the front of the track or something. And I think I moved it up and down. Like this. There's a pocket up there, yeah. What the hell, man? That's awfully weird. At what point did that happen, I wonder? Anyway, forgetting about it, does it sound right? Yeah, it sounds fine. Okay, so what the hell happened there? All right, so this makes a little more sense now that things are in the right spot. So this is the first one, that's the second one. And this there. I had to get rid of it here and here and here, but I want to bring it back. Where? It's in the front beat. So every second beat, this guy plays instead of this guy. No, get lost. Okay, and then there's nothing there, and then that guy. Okay. Wow. Stop with the extra context menu. Stop with the baloney. Okay, so as well, I don't need 3 channels because 2 of the notes are the same. I'm just trying to keep things consistent to what they were. Okay, so now it's repaired as far as I can tell, and then I can drop a channel. So let's go ahead, file, default, and then move it out of the mix. And then, so this is the first one. So which one switches now? Of course, I gotta go all the way to the bottom here. I can't see anything. 42, 43. What is this one? Whatever. Okay, so the first one is on the level. No, the first one's high. All right, so we come into the verse. This one is high. And this one's level with this one. Does that even match up? Too many windows. Close one here. What's this? It's an old version, right? Because they're stacking, right? Yeah, and it's also main automation. So I'm gonna close this one. No, that's probably what happened before. I probably closed the old one and the other one was open as a reference, and then I saved over my work. Okay, and this is a completely different one. This is the original. This is the one I'm working on. Okay, so yes, back and forth here. Okay. Right, yes, that makes more sense looking at it. What I can do is I can move this up, right? Can I? Yes, I wish it would do that, like, with me moving them. Okay, and then I want to take this pattern and move it up here. Just so things sort of align better. This is the first one. This is the second one. This one aligns with that one, right? And then this one's higher. This one is higher than that one. Okay, so but this one is getting funny. Okay, so I don't need this fourth one. This one sits where it needs to. And then the next one's higher and this one comes back. Do I need 4? I don't know. It's just playing in a different position. Okay. This one to that one. It's the same. This one's higher. That's 2. And 3 is even higher still. And then 4 is back to 1. Okay, so this stays here. This one gets moved down here. And then this one comes up here. And that one stays. Okay. All right, now I want to bring it to, it's sitting on G sharp, but I want to bring it into somewhere that's part of the key. Again, I could probably go A Right, it's the top A. But that's a little too high for the system, my system. I'm not even sure it'll let me go higher than what's there. I think just the internal value can't go higher. Can actually go higher, but it won't show me what higher is. So let's try it out. Okay, so that's the first one. I guess let's try an A, and then the second one. Second one will be okay. So what's in the key here? A sharp, C, but C is not in the key either, right? It'll be B. Is B in the key? D, D, B, 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 B is in the key. And again, I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's going to let me get high. And I went C, C sharp. Okay. So 3, and then this one will be 5, which is out of the read. All right, let's see if it actually pulled it off. It sounds okay. I mean, the first one does anyway. Seems to be working. Yeah, it works. But it seems like there was 2 that played there. What was that about? Isn't there 2 that played? Oh, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe they just played too close together. Yeah, no, it was just in my head. I was seeing like on the span though, it showed that suddenly 2 overlapped, right? Right there. What was that? Yeah, it did. What? Why? Why and where? Right here? Okay, I gotta listen. Right here, I think. 35, 40, 40, 42. Is there another note somewhere that I'm not aware of? It's right here. There's nothing that I can see overlapping, so there must be an extra note somewhere. Rim shot. There it is. Really? What is this now? Okay, so that's on the note. At least I can move it, right? Everything else is out of the way. Let's put this on top of this guy, because it is sort of second place to that one. And then what's that, 40? It's like number 9, though, or something. I don't know which one it was. Pattern 40. It's pattern 40. It's got to fish it out here. So it's right here. 2, 3, 10, 8. So it's not seeing it. Oh, here? Here it is. It's playing everywhere. How does it not overlap? Okay, so let's move it down. Of course, I gotta do it this way because I can't use the keyboard to do it. So I can just right click and push D. Yeah. Still 40, right? Okay. How did I miss that? Apparently it's shorter. I don't know how that's possible. Because it's a closed hi-hat. I don't know how that would work. Okay, so now it's here. Wow. Okay, so is it following loop points? It is not. So being shorter doesn't mean anything. It's already sent. It is on the base note. Just got to keep it from overlapping with this way. Okay, so that's it for that one, I guess. Or should I pull it from here? Hmm. It does kind of introduce the chorus, so I'm just going to pull the second one. Oh, did you just do that again? What the hell? Am I pulling the wrong one? I felt like I just did that. I doubled down. Okay, it's fine. I don't hear that sounds with everything. No, it's starting there. Okay, sounds okay, I guess. It's a little loud, but it's about to get even louder. Close everything here. Okay. Bring in the compressor again. Default drums and bring it to engagement. Which is looking like another 8 up at least. 9. Zero in on it. Bring in the compressor, bring in a driver. Starting to get really raspy. For this one, I'm going to turn down my volume because you... Ouch. Okay. So then drive it again. Okay, so it's starting to get really like spray bottle atomizer. It's really... That's a good point to stop there. It's not breaking it. I don't need to feel like I need to break it. Reel it in fact. It's already like a really spray bottle. Okay, what does it sound like without? Look at its... Okay. That's just engagement without engagement. With engagement. I gotta bring in the volume here now that it's more of a controlled zone. Squeeze the berry spray bottle right away. This is just engagement. Like, that didn't even take that much, eh? Why is it boosting the volume, though? It's already at engagement, it looks like. I don't know why I'm boosting it so much. I think the volume up is, yeah, okay, that's what it is. Okay, so engagement. Where's this sitting? Way down there. Okay, so without compressor, engagement level, compressor. Okay. A drive. Clangy spray bottle. Sprinkler, even, I'd say. See how it sounds in the mix here. Try out these different flavors. Sprinkler. Spray bottle. Clangy. Nothing. Just a little bit driven. So much. That's fine right there. Maybe 6. No, I like it 4.5 better. Alright, so 4.5 compression. Move on to these other ones while it's active. Probably going to be the same thing anyway. Just gotta watch levels here. Turn this off. Like once in a while. Then let's bring in the engager. Okay, compressor is on. Yeah. 4.5. It's waiting for it. Ugh. Sounds kind of the same, but it sounds like really sprinkly. Let's bring it down a bit here. Maybe just nothing. It's just high pitch. Let's crank it. Yeah. This sounds like cutlery rattling together. It's maybe safer to stay like a little less compression. Yeah, I like that better. It's not as, I don't know, clangy spoons and stuff. Okay, so again, on to the next one. Waiting for it to play here. Reset. Reset. Engagement. There's a little more there. Just waiting for it. I don't think it's actually on the chorus. Okay, it's a little much, but I'm gonna keep it. And then bring in the compressor. Okay, 4.5. This is a lower one, right? So 4.5 might be safe. Of course, it's not on the chorus. Let's try 3. Excuse me. Waiting for it. Of course, it's not on the chorus. It's a little better. It still sounds really like clattery. Let's try 1.5. Bit better. Yeah, I like that. I thought this one was lower, but it's in fact higher, so. Okay. Let's get them into a comfortable position now. Oh, are they ever loud? Okay, so after bring it down here, we want about 36, not less, right? Okay, let's try 9. Next one. Wait, where's that sitting? It's like the top peak bass at about 36. Okay. Of course, these ones play less. Let's rewind it here. Super loud. There. Okay. Last one. Let's reset here. Super loud. Bring it down. And a little more. Actually, I have to quit. So I'm pretty comfortable with those levels. Let's hear it in the mix before I gotta stop for the day. Just checking it out. Okay with that. This guy's still really clacking away here. Like a little more present. Alright, so that's it for that. Save, do a save test. I'm actually going to close this other one first. Save changes, no. And then, yeah. Better maintain that save. I got to test it. Anyway. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 Ps. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit, my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPMAS@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever make you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.